Hello and welcome everyone, I am duckyobrien and today I'll be covering a game called Cyanide Happiness Freakpocalypse. Freakpocalypse was developed by Explosm, Skeleton Crew Studios, and was published by Serenity Forge, and was released onto the Nintendo Switch and the PC on March 11, 2020. The current MSRP is $19.99, so why don't you get into it? This is basically a point-and-click adventure game. And if you guys don't know, Cyanide Happiness is a webcomic. It's pretty dark humor. It's kind of similar to South Park in that regard. Anyways, why don't we get started? I'm gonna start a new game. Always call my character Pooh. Maybe sometimes duckyobrien, sometimes archivers, but mostly Pooh.
Educational!
I can't remember what AP Bio means.
Soon, everything educational will be destroyed thanks to Dr. Dropout!
You'll never get away with this, Dr. Dropout! There'll be no brain drains on my watch!
Your nerd powers won't work on me, Psionic Steve! I removed my brain long ago! I won't be the only brainless moron in this school once I dip everyone in my patented stupid goop!
Get your hands off me! I'm gonna kick your ass! Gadzooks! I gotta save them! But I can't do it when I'm dressed as a mild-mannered everyday Coop! This looks like a job for... Super Coop!
Super Coop, my favorite protege! You are here to save us all! Per usual, ha-ha! I am speaking to you using my telepathic powers!
Psionic Steve, my very close personal friend. I can hear you using my telepathic powers.
Listen, Coop, you must stop Dr. Dropout's many droogs from destroying education. But first, you need to use your super walking powers to reach them. I will walk you through the steps of this walking walkthrough with you. Walk this way. Slightly to the left. Hurry, Super Coop!
Okay, so... yeah, I don't know why, but the volume of the voices get a little bit lowered after the cutscenes. So you can move in. There's a huge tutorial if you want to go through it, but I already played the game a little bit. So you can use WASD to move around. Or the arrow keys, or you can click.
Great, tiny hero! You have used your legs. Now you must use your mind.
You can also skip through the talking if you don't like it.
By God, you did it! Dr. Dropout will be done for before the day is done.
All in a day's work. This will be a walk in the park.
Ha 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 ha!
Aha, pawns.
Rightly so, my clever comedic companion. Now, onward to the gymnasium.
I love how his name is Steve with the PS.
Not so fast, Super Coop! One of Dr. Dropout's deadly droogs delays your destiny! If only there was a way to disable and dispose of the dastardly dum-dum! Direct your attention in his direction!
Got him in my sights, Psionic Steve.
Please, call me Steve on account of how close we are as friends! Sea Dog!
Egad! He's beating the education out of that fellow student!
If only there was a way to stop him! Perhaps a precarious punishment is perched in proximity to that perverse pillager. That would be super convenient! Please, peruse! Perceptively peruse!
Okay. So you can hover over things. When you do, you can like... hold on, I'm gonna use the powers on this real quick.
Hooray! You never cease to amaze! Big ups to you, bud! But wait! Look to the left!
don't need guns when I have powers of the mind. Lucky for me, that locker was filled with peanuts. Unlucky for him, he had a fatal allergic reaction to them.
Yeah.
A locker full of peanuts. Fortune favors the bold. Haha! That's what you get when you try to stop the runaway train of justice.
Man. But yeah, it's like any point and click. If you hover over, you can look at him, you can try to touch it, and then you can talk to it.
Looks like he still has his wits about him. I'll save the high fives for when Dr. Dropout is defeated. Don't worry, citizen. Those head injuries are nothing a little studying can't fix.
Okay, so there's a lot. You can also press Q or E, and when you do, it'll cycle through all the things you can interact with if you ever get lost. I think one issue that I had with the game was there's just so many things you can interact with, and this guy will talk, so that's great if you want to immerse yourself in the world, but for a point-and-click RPG, I mean adventure game, you kind of want to just solve the puzzles, right? And there's just so many things to click through. Both a pro and a con.
Ain't no smarty brains getting in here, or they'll get their smart brains blown out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna increase the volume a little bit. It's a little low, the mix.
Yeah, especially me, cause I'm dumb.
Yeah, but I'm stupider. That's why the boss likes me best.
Okay, that's fair.
Ooh, I love the horses at the fair.
Oh yeah, and the cotton candies.
There stands a deadly duo whose arms are armed with deadly bullet dispensing danger. If only there was a way to disarm the armaments from their arms. Quickly, think! Time is of the essence. Coop, I just remembered your super lit backpack. All the guys covet, and all the girls love it. I think it is neat how you keep all the items you collect in it, like an inventory of sorts. So organized, so cool.
Hey, thanks, Steve. It's my favorite.
I wonder how you could possibly trap those terrible transgressors. Say, what do you keep in such a super cool backpack anyway? I have always wondered.
Hey, get
Finger
your
trap.
gun off my gun.
Uh-oh, our guns are in love.
Let go.
No, you.
Wondrous work, Super Coop! You confounded those criminals with a culturally appropriate Confucian contraption of ancient Chinese confusion. Congrats! Now, to successfully open the gymnasium door and walk through it. You are so close.
On it!
I do like the writing a lot, but some of it falls a little bit flat, and there's sometimes a little bit too much of it, you know? They toned that down a little bit. You can talk to these guys if you want, it's kind of funny.
Pull harder.
No, pull softer.
Okay, wait, you pull, and then I pull.
Okay, on the count of 3. Ready? 1,
I hate numbers.
Maybe we should use our mouths on the guns.
Great idea.
Super Coop!
We're saved!
Soup scoop.
Well, 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 if it isn't Super Coop, which I'm pretty sure it is! Isn't it?
You bet your brainless belfry, Dr. Dropout!
Well, you'll lose that bet because I don't even know what a belfry is! And soon, neither will you! Once I've destroyed every book, every brain, and every school, you will be just another drooling dummy on this big flat earth. Just like me.
The only thing flat on this earth will be your face once I'm done with you!
Better get a move on. Your friends will be stupefied by then. Allow me to demonstrate.
Coop, help me, man! Sorry for all the bullying, but you gotta help me out! My favorite color is applesauce.
Oh no!
This is just the beginning, but enough talk! Have at you! You fools! Get him! Get him!
You
Now's
fools.
your chance, Super Coop!
Eat shit, Super Coop! You're too late!
I,
Cannot
I wish the voices were on the same level as the
We will
cutscenes,
be
because it
doomed to
dips down quite a
dumbness in
bit
no
after that.
time. Quickly, Coop, drop some knowledge on Dr. Dropout.
Knowledge is power.
The less I know, the more powerful I become. Soon I'll be the most stupidest, most powerful being in the universe.
I'm quite sure I don't need to subdue this dum-dum. He's clearly going to subdue himself shortly. These dim dummies have been...
Okay, anyways, you can like look through all this stuff if you want, but you just click on the diploma.
Brilliant! You were not gobsmacked by his gobbledygook. Now get this goofy goon to graduation.
Enjoy your student debt, Dr. Dropout. Ha-ha!
What's this?
Congratulations, Dr. Dropout! You're now a high school graduate!
And you're the valedictorian! Way to go!
What?
Now that's sticking it to him!
No! This can't be possible! I don't want to be smart! A transformation of this magnitude to my cerebellum is only possible through... Oh my god!
Wow, boss sure looks smart.
But boss said we're supposed to destroy everything smart!
Yeah, you're right. Let's get him.
No! No, you dullards! Get them, not me! Cease your incessant locomotion! Stop!
You saved us, Super Coop! Will you go to prom with me?
You saved us all, Super Coop. Way to put your mind to it. Now you are my hero.
Cooper? Is that you?
Mom? Dad? I thought you were dead!
Yes, Coop, we are dead.
And we're so proud of you!
Oh man. Oh man.
Coop! Cooper! Mr. McCarthy!
Huh? What? Yes, Mr. Murphy.
Were you paying attention? What did I just say?
Something about obtuse angles? Right?
Wrong! Everyone, point and laugh. Well, look what we have here.
Wait, give that back!
What was that? Couldn't hear you, Cooper. I wasn't paying attention. Do us a favor and try not to waste all of our time.
You suck, Coop! Let's shove him into a locker, and then shove that locker up his ass!
Now, nobody chastise Coop until I've had a chance to chastise him first. What I was saying, if you'll be so kind as to join us, is the word of the day is exposition. As you all know, graduation is just around the corner, so today you'll all be filling out your career aptitude tests. These tests will help determine what careers you might excel at, if any. I did this test when I was in school, and look where it got me. Ginger, true or false, fill in the dots, yada yada. Just fill these out so we can all go home. Think you can handle that, Coop? Or is the fate of your future too boring?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure I
sir.
got
No,
janitor.
sir. Pussy.
Solid burn, Jet.
Mr. Murphy? Will this affect any of our college applications?
Maybe, maybe not. If you just fill it out honestly, you really won't have to worry about it. Now, will you, Sawyer?
Come on. I already filled this out last year. I don't really have to do it again, do I?
Yes, Kent, you do need to fill this out again. You think just because you were held back a grade that you get special privileges?
Well, yeah.
You're right. You don't need to waste your time filling this out again. Just sit there and be handsome. And take off that crown. Thank you. All right, class. You know the drill. No talking, no cheating, no questions. Heads down. Just fill out the damn form and hand it in when you're done. Jesus Christ, Summer can't get here fast enough.
This is kind of hilarious. You have a date to prom, false. You have friends who are imaginary, false. Very sad. BDSM is about communication and trust, true. You'll look at, talk to, and touch everything, true. Video games rot your brain, true. You still have parents. False. Ouch. Pillows are for muffling cries. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, etc.
Is Coop a total penis sexual? I'm gonna mark this one as true.
Yeah. Wait, which one was that again?
Coop will make it to graduation alive? That's a false right there.
Eat a dick, Kent.
I'll eat your dick, you gulch muncher!
What have I told you about standing up for yourself, Poop Coop?
That you'll color my eyeballs in with markers? Again?
That's right, Taint Tickler. Don't think for a second that you're safe just because school is almost over.
Yeah, let's hold him down and tickle his taint for being so gay.
What's all this ruckus? I said heads down!
We're trying to concentrate on our aptitude test, and Coop won't stop hitting on us.
Yeah, Coop, I told you. I'm not emotionally available to get into a physical relationship right now. Quit pressuring me, nut stump.
No means no, Coop. Now quit being a creepy sex pest and finish your task!
But...
Yeah, and I totally saw Coop trying to copy off Chet's test, too.
What? But he's the one cheating!
For the last time, Coop, I don't care if Kent is cheating on you. He's a beautiful free bird that no one can chain down. Just look into those deep, gorgeous eyes of his. Now get your test done or else. Final warning!
What a queefing, cheating cheater queef.
I'm gonna use the 5-point palm exploding heart technique on your tiny balls if you don't stop copying off me!
That is it, Mr. Cooper! Since you can't seem to let these precious students focus on their tasks without cheating or pressuring them into premarital intercourse, get your lecherous behind to the principal's office now!
But...
Right now, mister!
Haha! Sayonara, dipshit dick turd!
Okay. You can press spacebar to go through doors. You don't have to click on it.
Time to head to the principal's office. Down the hallway to the red door of doom.
So before we continue, you have your quest here. If you need a hint, you can click on it. I feel like the hint is sometimes not that great because you know what you need to do. You just need a specific piece of advice later on. So I think that could be a little bit better. You also got costumes. I don't have any luck on this game, but if you interact with all the objects, it's worth checking all of them out because you'll unlock costumes. You get a lot. You have your map here so you can kind of see what's going on. It's pretty big. There's a lot of places to explore. This is your quest here, and that's pretty much it. You get achievements here as well. Okay.
I'm here for my 4 o'clock.
Is that you, Principal McNally?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm a student.
Oh, all right.
You're not very receptive, are you, receptionist?
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm wearing my backup glasses.
The glasses don't even affect hearing. That's the joke.
Come on in, Coop. Have a seat. We both know why you're here. Wait, why are you here?
I'm in trouble?
You're darn right you're in trouble. I heard you were cheating on a test while sexually pressuring other students, including our beloved Kent.
That's not true. Kent set me up.
Oh, sure, I've heard it all before. Let's see. Oh, there's so many things wrong with you. Where to begin? It's lecture time, Coop. Do you want to hear the long version or the short version?
If you click the long version, it actually does the long version, so I'm going to click the short version this time and see what happens.
The short version, I guess.
Get your shit together.
Well, what?
No goals equals no future.
But I have goals and...
No friends equals no fun.
Well, that's true, but...
No prom date equals no life.
What's so important about a prom date?
Everyone who's anyone has a prom date, Coop.
People keep saying that.
This is your last chance to not be a loser. Your last chance to be somebody. Your last chance to shed the humiliating nickname Dirty Diaper Daniel and show the town who's a big boy now by becoming such a super cool principal.
Who's Dirty Diaper Daniel?
Shut up, Coop. The point is, nobody likes you. It is your goal, nay, your quest, to change that.
But it's not my fault nobody likes me.
Oh, really? It's not your fault nobody likes you? It's not your fault you're so ugly and weird? Like you're some sort of misunderstood mosquito, giving smooches instead of sucking blood? Is that what you want me to believe, Coop?
I'm not a mosquito, and I'm sick of people accusing me of being one.
It's a simile, Coop, like a metaphor with more likes. I want you to like your life. I want you to like, share, and subscribe to your own future. Are we on the same page? Speaking of pages, Coop, I'm adding this recent trouble to your permanent record.
Yeah, there's a lot of talking. Sometimes the dialogue or writing doesn't really stick.
God, this is worse than I thought. This permanent record here? This is a loser's permanent record.
It's like they're trying too
Losers
hard.
Stay losers permanently. Only a loser would have this many strikes on his record. And losers don't get to go on the hashtag epic field trip to the local bomb shelter. Here I go, clicking my pen, the pen I'm using to mark this down on your permanent record to make you a permanent loser, permanently, with permanent ink.
Please
See,
don't.
like that was a little
It
too
won't
much
happen
there.
Again. I'm sorry I've been acting up lately. I guess I have been feeling pretty directionless. I don't really have much of a positive role model in my life. I mean, there's Psionic Steve, but he's not exactly real. I really could use someone real to talk to, you know? I guess I...
What's this? A distracting phone call? Hello? Don't you know I'm in the middle of leaving a red mark on a kid's future? Permanently? What's that? Stacy broke her pelvis doing the splits. That means there's an opening on the cheer squad. My time to shine. I'll be right there. Go Narwhals! I'll deal with your permanent record later. I have to go do something that's far more important than fixing your life. Now sit here and think of every word I've said and don't look at, touch, or talk to a single thing.
Alright. So it does feel a little bit slow in the beginning, but after you get through this, it does pick up a little bit. I like his social media password is Spice Girls Rules. Yeah, there's a lot in here. It says remove kitten from tree, killing both the kitten and the tree. My goodness. Faculty tired of looking at him, so we sent him home for 2 weeks. Donate an organ. Recipient said no thanks. Okay.
Yikes! I better find some way to alter my permanent record before Principal McNally sees it, or he'll never let me go on that field trip.
Okay. Some whiteout conveniently here.
Score!
We just erase everything.
Like a ninja! Okay, now I better go fetch the permission slip for the hashtag epic field trip to the bomb shelter from my locker. If I can get it signed, I can go on the trip, get closer to Sawyer, and finally be safe from bullies. And bombs.
Okay.
Halt! Stop right there, criminal!
Well, what's a fella gotta do to wander these halls freely?
That's simple enough. You just gotta grab a holly pass. But you're not gonna get one without a damn good reason, though, so don't get your hopes up.
Holly pass? Don't you...
No, they
No, they...
Yes, they did.
I'm gonna start skipping through.
Yes, huh?
Damn. Ugh, Holly's been...
Okay.
I won't be able to get in there with... That's where I keep all my stuff. After graduation... Hey, guys? Excuse me.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Hello?
I like that.
Boy. Kinda sounds like two slugs wrestling in a bowl of chili.
That doesn't sound appealing.
That is pleasurable.
How are you two even breathing? It's like your faces have become one.
Oh, yeah.
You just have to say this and then they leave.
This is actually starting to turn me on.
Shit! He's really creeping me out.
You perverted little shit! I'm trying to suck face with my babe!
I just can't help it. It's like watching two earthworms sumo wrestle. I just want to stare harder.
That's it! I can't do this here!
There's a great spot under the bleachers outside where we can continue our mega makeout session.
Totally. But first... Hey everyone! Coop pervert who likes to watch us make out!
I guess everyone.
Okay. So if you look,
It's
you need a pencil, so we need to go find a pencil. Let's see. Grab this.
grabbing a plastic. I can't go there without.
Okay, we need to get our hall pass. Now we need to make some hall. Oh.
You're coming with me, my groovy graphite companion. Jesus Christ! What the hell? Mr. Murphy? What the hell are you doing? Okay, I can see that, but why have you gagged yourself? Suit yourself, but I really think this is inappropriate for school. Why don't you do this at home? Don't you think that's taking your time? Good point. Do you need help? I don't know. I don't think I'm flexible enough to pull off the necessary amount of torque. What's that, boy? Is little Timmy stuck in a well? Oh, he's not stuck and he's hiding from you? Is that even possible before Labor Day? Suit yourself. No pun. Will you go to prom with me? Fine by me. You weren't my.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like this in the game. If you treat it kind of like an episode of a TV
I
show,
can't go there without.
It's gonna work out a lot better. Okay, looking for.
A rotten apple.
Need sugar.
Just because it's empty.
Don't know where I got it from. We need to make hallway, no, bathroom hooch?
I'd rather punch. I've had to do my fair share of awful tasks, but getting yeast from the girls' bathroom is now right at the top of that list. Thanks for that. Oh, sweet! A med kit! I'll keep. Walk into the girls' bathroom, find a crying girl, and touch her? Yeah, sure. Nothing could go horribly wrong there. Hey, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. And I'll never be okay.
Same here. Scoot over. I'll join you.
Why are you, talking to me?
It's alright. I cry when I poop too.
It's not alright, and I'm not pooping! God, I'm just such a loser! Prom is only a few weeks away, and not a single person has asked me to be their date! Anybody who's anybody already has a prom date, so I guess I'm a total nobody!
Hey, I've been a total nobody for a really long time, and it's not that bad.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Hey, look on the bright side. It can't get any worse.
You're not helping.
Okay, I'm gonna leave for the sake of saving time, because it's gonna take a while to talk to everyone and listen to everything.
Sweet! Now I can look like a bona fide cool boy too.
Yeah, so I can change my hair now. I don't like this, but it is what it is.
Hey guys, better be careful. The hall monitor's on a tear out there.
Psh, we ain't afraid of no stupid hall monitor. We make our own hall passes, cause we're so cool.
Okay. Can you make me one?
Only if you do something for us.
What is it? Don't tell me it's using my face for punching practice again.
Not this time, but we'll keep it in mind. Don't want to get rusty. Get us the ingredients to make some school hooch. AKA scooch, AKA the devil's backwash, AKA toilet wine. We like to get drunk before our dare class.
You mean that alcohol that prisoners make in the toilet? Gross. What are the ingredients?
Alright, here's a list of what we need. Fetch us what's on the list like a good little loser, and we'll get you your hall pass. Don't share the list around, though. It's my mom's secret recipe.
Hurry up and get us the shit we need, man. Old fruit, yeast, a plastic bag, and some sugar. Or are you here for more punching practice?
No thanks. I've had plenty of practice being punched. I'm actually pretty good at it.
Then make yourself a moving target and get out of here!
Yeah, make like a toilet and go find our stuff.
Dude, that doesn't even make sense. Quit being lame or you're gonna lose your leather privileges.
Kind of reminds me of Back to the Future, where it was like, make like a tree and get out of here. And they're like, that makes no sense. Do we have the sugar? I completely forgot where I get it.
I wouldn't want to spoil them. I wouldn't want to spoil.
It's somewhere here. I don't.
I shouldn't steal these
Don't think it's here.
Grandma says that coffee will stunt. Now's not the time. No way! I don't. Whoa! You look. What you up to? That explains it. Are you huffing?
You mean that weak strawberry-scented
that
brain cells? Who needs them?
Well, at least. Will you go to
no, I already...
aren't you worried that people are...
That's the thing about markers, man. They make...
Huh, maybe Have you ever used... So, where...
In the school? Yeah, right.
Why were they banned?
An anonymous student got busted.
Right.
I heard there's a black marker dealer outside this...
Okay, I'll... Smell you. I can't go there without a...
Man, where is the sugar?
I can't go there without. I can't go there without.
I don't.
I can't go.
Check again. What are you doing here? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Time to jack in, Morpheus. This is where I tell you that I'm afraid of the dark. If I was. I can't go there without.
Believe I don't remember where the sugar is.
What you looking at?
I'm trying to pick out
what kind of books?
I like all kinds of stuff, really. Basically anything that doesn't focus on a meek.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well played.
Oh, I can go here. Yeah. There we go.
Ouch! Ah, sugar.
Alright. You can tell if you can interact with an object because it'll look a little bit different. Look like it's separated from the background.
Here you go.
Whoa, you came through! I knew you'd do whatever we say, like a little bitch. I guess you aren't as pathetic as you look.
Thanks?
Yeah, we have your stupid hall pass ready. And if you tell anyone you got it from us, we'll cut you so many times, you'll be begging for a stab.
I won't. I promise.
Netherton High is not responsible for shotgun wounds.
Sweet!
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna show off a little bit more.
Check it out.
I don't know.
Just be fine.
So, duty got in the.
Enough already.
I don't know how she got a shotgun.
How's it go?
Loud.
That
It is.
Well, what?
That's
none take.
All right.
I'm just gonna skip through. She wants
I'll get right on
me
it.
to
and I'll do my...
hand out flyers for her. So, there's a really easy way to do this. If you try to use it,
That princess.
the lady's watching you, right? So you have to distract her and talk to these
What are
dudes.
you guys in for? This?
You call.
Maybe you can fuck off!
See what I have to deal with?
Guys, let's be constructive here. Why don't you each vocalize your issues with one another? My biggest issue right now is with a little dweeb sticking his nose where it doesn't belong!
What the hell, man? The kid's just trying to help.
Yeah. Oh, what? Now you guys are ganging up on me? Classic knock behavior, right there. Just leave us alone. Great. It sounds like we're closing in on a breakthrough here. You obviously hate each other. Why do you even hang out?
Because he's my best friend, even though he hurts me.
Dude, that's how relationships are supposed to work.
No, it's not. We're supposed to use our words.
Guys, maybe you should...
Shut the fuck up, Coop!
Can you believe this fucking kid?
I know, right? He thinks he's fucking Dr. Phil or some shit.
Listen, I'm sorry I haven't been the best about expressing my feelings. I guess my anger just manifests itself in violence because that's the only thing I've seen my parents do. But together, I think maybe we can learn to break the cycle.
Yeah, you're right. I could have been more receptive to your positive behavior, and not just your violent behavior. I know that when I lash out, it exacerbates emotions. And when tempers get to that next level, I tend to lose my cool and open up to authority figures. Instead of you.
See?
Shut the fuck up, Coop! I love you, almost as much as I hate Coop's dumbass suggestions.
Aw, I love the way you hate him.
They start making out.
Ooh, this is even steamier than the romance novels on my e-reader.
Oh my god, the tongue animation is so freaky. Right. Okay, now I can use the flash drive.
Damn, I must have inserted it the wrong way. Why does that always happen with USB drives? Better try again. I guess I must have had it right the first time? Gah! Okay, let's give it one more try. What the? How come that didn't work on my first try? God damn it! I hate technology! Oh well, at least the copies are printed. Copy that.
Copy that. Haha, good one. Good one.
Okay, now that I have these flyers, I just need to find 3 good spots in school to hang them up.
Alright, that's the kind of gameplay you can expect. There's a lot more going on. There's a lot of side quests. There's so many. You can see the principal right here.
Narwhals can't be beat. They'll kick your head and break your feet. Narwhals scratch and narwhals bite. Come on, narwhals, fight, fight, fight.
Yeah, I believe there's a costume over here. Yep.
This costume gives me the legal right to murder campers. And Kent, right?
And we can take a look at it if you guys want. There. I think there's a costume as well.
You can touch right here.
No. Or oh, I need this rope.
There's no way I could climb that. Ahoy there. Say, do you?
Don't talk to me, lose.
I need to cut this rope down somehow. Okay, I just remembered how to... I mean, I just thought of a way to get a puzzle.
Does this mean I'm on the team now? Hooray!
Can see some butt cracks.
Ugh, feels like grimy wet.
I think that's all I can grab here. Just double check.
Why do you mock my height?
Gonna show off some of the school. We'll call it there.
room is...
They have a pretty neat area for Kickstarter backers. The janitor's keys are here. You gotta grab that. You can grab the Freddy Krueger costume.
Now I can... Maybe when I put these on, I'll finally be the man of some...
Okay. Yeah, the janitor talks about his ex-wife. There's a lot of things going on. You gotta make that guy puke by giving him anchovy chips. This guy needs a quarter so he can get it. There's a cafeteria here. You can talk to the chef in the back. There's the monitor.
This is hall monitor brutality!
This is justice! Thanks for the lead. Now I can feed my need to make this punk bleed.
I'd say you're welcome, but I honestly feel awful about this. Please go easy on him.
This is why I love my job! Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
Alright. I don't remember if I can interact with anything here, but you come out in the hallway again on the other side. Go. Oh, nurse costume's in here.
Wonderful. Now I can dress up as a sexy...
I don't think I can take anything from here, at least right now. Yeah, nothing in here. The teacher's lounge. Oh, you can put the poster up here. Let's see.
Glossy finish. Smart thinking, but no.
Oh, is it not there? Is it here then?
And so our hero...
On the fridge then.
Wrong.
Over here then.
Maybe all the people who said...
No, over here then.
Wrong. Thanks for pointing.
Where the heck am I supposed to put it? It said in the teacher's lounge somewhere.
But if I smoke...
Weird. I'll come back. Don't think there's anything here. Where is the place? Ah, here it
A
is.
hallway full of unlocked lockers from Kickstarter backers. I've always wondered how weird these people are.
So each of them got a locker. Well, not all of them, I guess. I don't know what tier you had to be in, but it's kind of a thoughtful thing to do. It's kind of neat. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. You get a couple of quests. At the point at where I am right now, I have 2 side chores of ruining the ex-wife's dinner with her new partner so she can go back with the janitor and I can start cleaning up. And I forgot what else, but yeah. It's pretty much it, and I didn't know how to get out, so there's the game. Once again, it is called Cyanide and Happiness Freakpocalypse, developed by Explosm and Skeleton Crew Studios, published by Serenity Forge, and it's out now on the Switch and the PC. It's kind of funny that it's out on the Switch because this is not definitely not friendly at all. But yeah, the MSRP is $19.99. Hopefully it gave you guys an idea what the game is like. I didn't get to do any of the more complex puzzles later on, but you kind of get an idea of what you've seen so far, hopefully. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed what you saw as well. If you have any questions, comments, things you'd like to see or for me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, hope you guys are staying safe and sane out there. And I'll catch you guys next time. We're free. Run away. Or I'll catch you guys later.